Most people never figure this out. They spend their lives thinking being smart means memorizing facts, quoting books, or getting straight A's. But deep down, you've seen the cracks. You've watched people with fancy degrees make foolish choices. You've seen high IQ individuals break under pressure. And you've probably asked yourself, if they're so smart, why do they keep messing up? Here's the truth. Being smart isn't about what you know. It's about how you see. It's about thinking in ways most people never even consider. And today, you're going to learn 5 mental shifts that don't just make you smarter. They make you dangerously effective. The kind of person who doesn't just enter a room, they change the energy. No arrogance. No need to brag. Just calm, quiet strength. Let's dive in. 1. Don't argue to win. Ask to understand. Most people treat every disagreement like a courtroom, trying to prove, win, dominate. Smart people? They don't play that game. They're not there to win. They're there to understand. They ask questions like, what makes you feel that way? What are you really hoping will happen? Have you thought about it from this angle? They stay calm. They stay curious. And because they're not attacking, people open up. And when people open up, the truth shows up. That's the real secret. You don't need to defeat people. You need to understand them. That's how real change happens. That's what smart people do. 2. Don't obsess over the moment. Zoom out and see the system. Most people treat failure like the end of the story. They bomb a presentation and spiral. They get rejected and shut down. They miss a workout and think, I'm hopeless. But smart people don't take failure personally. In fact, they don't even call it failure. They call it data. They ask, what led to this? What patterns got me here? What can I adjust and test again? They treat life like a system, not a soap opera. Zoom out far enough and nothing feels final. Everything becomes feedback. That's how smart people grow. They move faster because they don't waste energy sulking. They're too busy fine-tuning the system. 3. Filter everything through one question. Is this in my control? Most people waste energy on things they can't do anything about. Traffic, gossip, opinions, the news. The more they try to control what they can't, the more they burn out. Smart people ask one thing. Can I control this? If yes, take action. If no, let it go. They don't spiral. They focus. That steady, calm energy you see in high performers, it comes from that kind of mental discipline, not control over the world, but control over themselves. 4. Get comfortable with silence. Ever notice how awkward most people get when it's quiet? They rush to fill the space with noise, jokes, arguments, anything. Smart people? They own the silence. They listen more than they talk. They let the moment breathe. They wait. Why? Because the one who speaks the least often sees the most. The less reactive you are, the more powerful you become. Silence creates space. It makes others lean in. It reveals what loud people miss. And more than anything, it keeps you in control. 5. Don't react. Observe. Someone says something rude. Most people snap. Life throws a curveball. Most people panic. Smart people pause, they breathe, they watch, they calculate. And that small pause, that moment of observation, it gives them clarity, insight, leverage. Reacting is easy. Observing is power. Because when you pause, you notice what others miss. You become the calm one in the chaos. And that makes you unforgettable. Final thoughts. You don't need a PhD. You don't need to speak the loudest. You don't even need to learn the fastest. You just need to shift the way you think. Ask instead of argue. Zoom out instead of spiral. Focus on what you can control. Embrace the silence. Observe before you react. That's the real flex. Most people won't do this. They'll keep rushing, overreacting, and draining their own power. But you, if you build these habits now, you won't just feel smarter. You'll be smarter, calmer, sharper, unshakable. If this hit home, don't just scroll away. Like this video if something clicked inside you. Comment below, quiet power, so I know you're part of the 10%. And subscribe, because this is just the beginning of unlocking the real you. Let the world chase noise. You're here to build silent strength. Silent.